The love for Gilmore Girls is enduring, and much of its popularity is due to fans' love for Luke and Lorelai's relationship timeline. The love story developing between Lorelai Gilmore, Lauren Graham, and Luke Danes, Scott Patterson, remains one of the most beloved in the series. Lorelai is a coffee addict, and Luke is a diner owner, which means they see each other daily and slowly become close friends who realize they have strong feelings for each other. It's an incredible character journey to witness. Though Gilmore Girls is really centered on the titular characters of Lorelai and her daughter Rory, Alexis Bledel, romance plays a huge role in the series. Lorelai hasn't had a successful relationship since breaking up with Rory's father as a teenager, so entering a serious relationship is part of her character's growth. Though she has other romances before she and Luke ultimately get together, Lorelai's best relationship in the series is with the owner of the diner in Stars Hollow, and the Luke and Lorelai relationship timeline actually begins before the show even starts. Before the events of Gilmore Girls, Luke and Lorelai first meet in 1996. Though it's not revealed until much later in the series, Luke and Lorelai's relationship timeline begins years before the show. When the two finally have their first date, Luke provides the details in the episode. Luke and Lorelai first meet when she moves to Stars Hollow and needs a serious coffee fix in 1996. Luke reveals on their date that he kept the fake horoscope she wrote and gave him at the diner. In that fake horoscope, she foretold that Luke would meet a very annoying woman, and he would need to keep her supplied with coffee to get her to go away. That became the foundation of their friendship. Every morning, she would stop at the diner for coffee, and sometimes, she would even come by multiple times a day. Lorelai becoming a regular at Luke's diner is how the two got to know one another so well before the show begins. Season 1 Just Good Friends. Luke and Lorelai have flirty banter. Season 1 is full of iconic Gilmore Girls moments, from Rory first dating Dean to Rory and Lorelai working on their relationship with Emily and Richard. It's also a big season for Luke and Lorelai. They slowly become more than just a diner owner and a loyal customer, and it's clear that they've got a nice friendship. As the season progresses, they begin flirting more and more, and Lorelai starts looking at Luke differently and thinking that he's attractive. At Rory's 16th birthday party, Emily comments on the sparks flying between these characters, and when Richard has a heart attack, Luke drives Lorelai to the hospital and stays to offer support. However, things didn't happen instantaneously between them. Lorelai falls for Max, Scott Cohen, but when Luke's ex-girlfriend Rachel, Lisa and Hadley, comes to town, she can tell that Luke likes Lorelai. From early on in the show, Gilmore Girls clearly showed that Luke and Lorelai were endgame. Luke also advised Lorelai not to worry so much about Rory and Dean's relationship, and she leaned on him constantly throughout the first season. While just friends here, the seeds were planted.